She's one of the most incredible people I've ever met, and I love her to bits. So to be here tonight is amazing. I'm delighted to share it with her and my cast and my family.
Tom Holland and Zendaya are dating each other, that one thing is for sure. But fans are confused about how Tom managed to bag her. I mean, I don't blame the fans. With an aura as amazing as Zendaya's, everyone would question how she finally agreed to Tom asking her out. Thankfully, we didn't have to think for very long over this, as Zendaya herself spilled the beans. Stay tuned till the end to catch a glimpse of what Tom did that managed to melt Zendaya's heart and finally go out with him. Before we proceed, welcome to Celebrity Zone. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more Tomdaya content. Tom Holland and Zendaya have been best friends for as long as we can remember. The two used to be gaga over each other for a couple of years as friends and couldn't stop gushing about the things they loved about one another. Even during interviews, they couldn't help but obsess over each other. Extra had an interview scheduled with Tom Holland where he just couldn't help but talk about Zendaya. He spoke about his feelings for his co-star and friend-turned-romantic partner. Tom only had the kindest and loveliest things to say about Zendaya, along with a casual declaration of love. "She's one of the most incredible people I've ever met," he told Extra. "And I love her to bits. So to be here tonight at the premiere with her is amazing. I'm delighted to share it with her."
She's one of the most incredible people I've ever met, and I love her to bits. So to be here tonight is amazing. I'm delighted to share it with her and my cast and my.
He was so extra in declaring his love for Zendaya that he even managed to get all hyped up at the premiere when Zendaya arrived. Extra's interview was conducted during the Los Angeles premiere of Spider-Man: No Way Home on Monday. That was the very same event where Holland stopped his interview with Entertainment Tonight to watch Zendaya arrive on the red carpet. And we're not the only ones thinking that he obsesses over her adorably.
I think Zendaya just showed up. That sounds like Zendaya just showed up.
See what she has on. Can we watch? Is she gonna walk down here?
Oh, she's gone in. She's gone in. That's definitely Zendaya.
Various fans on Twitter also agree that he is the best hype man one could ask for. Take a look at what one fan had to say. The bond that Tom and Zendaya share is an undeniable one. A huge reason he thinks Zendaya agreed to go out with him is because of how caring he is for her. Even during an interview, he talks about how she is a mess in the kitchen. While she might be clumsy with the knives, we have learned from this clip that Tom is always there for her, whether it is dealing with sharp knives or unwanted paparazzi. Take a look at what he had to say about Zendaya being in the kitchen.
Every time she cooks, comes millimeters from not chopping her fingers off, her hand off. She'd be holding an onion like this and she's like...
While this is how he feels about her clumsiness in the kitchen, he has an even stronger sense of protectiveness over her when dealing with the chaos that the real world throws at them. Last month, Holland revealed to GQ that he and Zendaya hadn't ever intended their romance to be made public. This summer, a video showing them kissing in a car was leaked, and they were not happy about it. He further added, "I don't think about it as not being ready." He said of their hesitancy about sharing, "It's just that we didn't want to." In terms of what he does share about the relationship now, he said, "It's not a conversation that I can have without her. You know, I respect her too much to say, this isn't my story, it's our story. And we'll talk about what it is when we're ready to talk about it together." Other times, however, Tom has not been one to shy away from complimenting her, which is a major reason why he managed to get her to go out with him. Just recently, Tom, Zendaya, and Jacob were in an interview where they were asked a bunch of questions about each other. One of the questions asked was the most recent award Zendaya had won. In response to that, Tom had the cutest thing to say. "We can't stop obsessing over how sweet and genuinely he says greatly deserved to all the awards Zendaya has been honored with in the past couple of years." As it turns out, Zendaya is still not used to Tom complimenting her because we see her cheeks getting flushed as she blushes at his remarks.
The fashion icon of the year award.
I was going to answer that. Yeah.
Also the youngest person in the world to have won it. And greatly deserved, might I add.
In my humble opinion, Zendaya should get used to this because he has been sharing these lovely compliments of her for quite some time now, and it doesn't look like he's going to slow down anytime soon. The first time it happened, the two were shooting for Spider-Man: Homecoming. Once the movie was released, Tom went on record to talk about how much of a great person Zendaya is and how much she helped him throughout his new journey with fame. During different interviews, Tom would gush about Zendaya, calling her great and amazing, and even hitting her up to talk about the fame. In the old days, Tom used every trick in the book to make Zendaya fall in love with him. When we say he used every trick, we really mean every one. He even went ahead and tried to get on the good side of Zendaya's parents. On December 16, 2017, Page Six reported that Tom even met Zendaya's parents and charmed them. But, I mean, are we really surprised? He also didn't let the fangirling die down as time passed between the two. Instead, he hyped her up even more. Even in 2018, Tom posted Zendaya's 2018 Met Gala look with the caption, "All hail the queen, killing it, mate." He had his fair share of fun with Zendaya as well. Are you curious about what this mischievous fun we're referring to? In 2019, while dodging rumors about the relationship all over the place, Tom managed to raise a few eyebrows again. Posting a picture with Zendaya on his Instagram, Tom chose knowingly or unknowingly to tag her in a very interesting spot on his body. Knowing how things work and just how quickly people catch on to these things, Zendaya quickly commented, "I'm assuming because you don't know how to work Instagram, that's the reason behind my name placement." On her 21st birthday, he again took to Instagram to wish his co-star and friend a very happy birthday. The first time Tom got to kiss Zendaya, we're sure must have been spectacular. And are you wondering how we know this? Well, it looks like over time, no matter how much Tom gets to kiss her, he treasures it as much as he did the very first time. In July, the two were caught in a steamy makeout session that took place in Tom Holland's Audi sports car. Their off-screen romance was confirmed for the people when the couple were secretly photographed kissing each other while stopped at a red light during a sunset drive. The two were pictured lovingly staring into each other's eyes, goofing around, and even Tom adoringly caressing Zendaya's cheeks. Adorable much? I get butterflies just looking at the love between these two. In these photos, you can even see how goofy and happy he looks right after kissing her. We're pretty sure these are some of the things that led Zendaya to believe that Tom was indeed the one for her when it all lined up. We knew Zendaya's heart absolutely melted for him when we saw an Instagram photo she posted for him. She captioned the photo, "My Spider-Man, I'm so proud of you. Some things never change, and good thing, at Tom Holland 2013, with a heart emoji." OMG, that is so sweet. All of this and much more is the reason why we see Tom and Zendaya together everywhere. It looks like all the effort Tom put into impressing her finally paid off. And girl, we couldn't be happier for the two. In an interview, she even talked about how Tom's character and nature has made her fall in love with him. She said, "I think loving someone is a sacred thing and a special thing and something that you want to deal with and go through an experience and enjoy amongst the two people that love each other." From what we are seeing, the love and chemistry between the two are growing stronger every day, and we can't wait to be here for the rest of their journey. Stay tuned with us to find out more about the relationship. We promise to bring you all the deets when they finally decide to tie the knot. Goodbye for now.